The FBI investigates a power source attack of a city now in the state of emergency.
Moore County, North Carolina, there was a drag show that was supposed to happen at a local venue. Before the drag show began, the power went out in the town, and in fact, it covered most of the whole county of Moore County, North Carolina. When investigators went out to see what had caused the power outage, what they found was that 3 different substations had been fired upon with weapons. Now, I don't have the details on what it was, but it was shot. The power stations were shot at, and it damaged those power stations enough that the county lost power. At that point that it happened, there was no apparent tie. But not long after that, a North Carolina woman who had been protesting the drag show said that this was an intentional blackout, and she knew why this had happened. This is an individual who was a former United States Army psychological warfare operator, and she just dropped onto her Facebook that she knew why the power was out in Moore County. Now, that has since gone to basically an investigation of this individual and, looking into how this person was possibly involved in the attack on the substations. Rainey reported that she had been visited by police officers in relation to the power outage. She said, "I welcomed them to my home. Sorry they wasted their time. I told them that God works in mysterious ways and is responsible for the outage. I used the opportunity to tell them about the immoral drag show and the blasphemies screamed by its supporters. God is chastising Moore County. I thank them for coming and wish them a good night." Now, investigation is ongoing, but this individual, Emily Grace Rainey, is still being looked at as a potential source or suspect in this case. But, as this is kind of going out, we're probably looking at this becoming, if not a hate crime, at least domestic terrorism.
God works in mysterious ways, and I guess sometimes that includes firearms.
Yeah, God uses firearms just like God used swords in the Bible, but God also uses court systems and prison sentences